thanks for sticking around. Totally appreciate it. So we're gonna head into this next set here. Like I said, these are all my own songs, and I'm gonna bring the harmonica out at some point too, because I've been playing that for the last 2 months. But first, this is my craft beer song, and I want some audience participation. It's easy. The audience participation is easy. When I say beer, you cheer. Beer! Beer! Excellent. Okay, but you know, okay, so I do say beer at one point, like that's in the verse that you don't have to cheer for, but when I get to the, you'll know when it's your part, okay?
She's living. What else like that one? Aniseed in it or something. Yeah, fennel. Oh, fennel.
What's going on here?
My weather app was right. It's so weird. Earlier, Shayla, you wouldn't have thought it was right.
Working? Is it working?
Yep.
Morning skies full of smoke again. We're all waiting for a big dump of rain to put out the fires and save the trees. We don't want to be the next evacuee. Those carefree days of summer, well, they have gone. We're all experiencing what we've done by thinking that we could have it all. Now the impacts of that are not so small. But don't despair. The sun rises every day, and craft breweries are everywhere. So we can have craft beer and the rising sun. We can have craft beer when the day is done. If the end of the world seems too near, we can raise up a glass and a cheer for craft beer. Craft beer. This whole world feels like it's sliding right, and the impacts of that are in plain sight. Tesla's moving through 10 cities in too many places, no affordability. As dirty money grows in our RSPs, the canaries biting the dust, and so are the bees. It might take a miracle to turn around this ship. So let's talk resistance! While we sip craft beer. Craft beer. The sun will keep rising. The Earth's rotations never stop. The barrels will keep fermenting, locally sourced hop. So gather round, friends, and raise a glass. But the feedbacks of the day, they may laugh. But we can still do good while we're here. Support community and ready? Craft beer. Craft beer. When the end of the world feels too near, we can raise up a glass and a cheer for craft beer. Island craft beer. Craft beer. And honestly, the very best craft beer in this province, maybe the country, is right here.
Yes.
Main Island craft beer.
Yes.
I know, I've tried all types over the last, I would say, 6 years. So that's a lot of
beer.
different beers.
It is.
She's got a really
Okay, so now I'm gonna sing. So this is a song that was inspired. This is inspired by an evening where I was. It was an open mic evening, and somebody decided that we needed to sing together as a group, and so they got us all, and it was actually quite a moving evening. There was a lot of amazing things happening, and then a friend of mine got up and everybody started to sing together in the church of Chapel Roan. I know, I didn't know who Chapel Roan was either at the time. Anybody know? Pop. Yes, awesome. Okay, anyways. And it's Pink Pony Club, like honestly that song's just like bringing the world together. Just saying that you can just go out there, be yourself. And I think there's something really quite powerful with groups that bring people together. Safe spaces that where people can just do their thing. Choirs are amazing for that, like as well. You know, bringing voices together. People who maybe otherwise wouldn't sing can sing in a group and gain confidence with their voices and be able to go out. And I was thinking, I really want to like write a song about that. Then I was walking along the beach, Dallas Road. Well, a lot of my songs are inspired by running along Dallas Road. That's why there's a bit of a running beat kind of to them all. Anyways, and I was thinking about birds, and I was thinking about how like birds kind of, you know, they're flying out on their own, but then they fly together in these murmurations, and those, I read up about it, you know, sometimes they do that when there's like big birds, they're trying to be together in safety, they generate warmth, and they travel together because it's a safer way to travel. So I thought about this coming together sort of gives us our strength to be ourselves and do our own thing. So this is where, that's where this song comes from. It's called Fly. Our lives are trapped by time, compromised by society's design, when all we really want is to be seen. You be you and I'll be me. We can feel like a solo ride up against the strengthening tide, but together we can rise. Strength in numbers, no need for disguise. And like birds that fly up in the sky, we'll lift our spirits high. If we try, we'll rise higher together. We'll rise high. Wings on the wind are like feet on the ground. Fearless movement is freedom found. We'll rise above, no limits inside. Spread our wings and take flight. And like birds that fly up in the sky, we'll lift our spirits high. If we try, we'll rise higher together. We'll rise high. Forget the politics and other things that threat to mute the songs we sing, like birds that flock together in flight. A murmur of voices will reach new heights, and like birds that fly up in the sky, we'll lift our spirits high if we try to rise higher together. We'll rise high. Come out, enjoy the ride. Up in here, there's no need to hide. Come join us, sing to Chapel Rock. The door is open, you're not alone. And like birds that fly up in the sky, we'll lift our spirits high if we try. We'll rise higher together. We'll rise high. If we try, we'll rise higher together. We'll rise high. Thank you. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is
Such a good song.
Thank you. I'm just gonna check the tune again, because again that was kind of like feisty one, so it kind of throws it off a little bit. Plus
So cute.
it's gotten cold and the guitar was warm.
Oh, it smells so good.
So
with
yeah,
the rain.
this one and this next one is this next one's really special, and this is one that's inspired by my work, working with on Denman Island with the Comox Nation. I had the great privilege of being able to walk the beach with them now twice, where incredible village remains of village sites midden. I don't know if you're familiar with the word midden, but that's sort of the shells and other things that pile up under the ground, or that are evidence of First Nations habitation. And on Denman Island is one of the biggest. The Comox Nation, they were completely amazed themselves at, I was there with some of their archaeologists, and they themselves were absolutely amazed at the extent of this village site. We were looking at hundreds of years of remains sort of piled up. You can see it at the seashore. You can see all the shells and fire-cracked rock, layers and layers and layers, and it was really an amazing experience, and it inspired me to write this song. So this song is called "Walk the Land." Does that sound okay? Layers of lives lived and lost. Sky's a witness to the cost of shifting tides along this coast of those that gained and suffered most. What does the eagle see perched up high in that cedar tree? As we walk these lands of old, bearing witness to stories untold. Let's walk the land, understand the past, for a future that will last together, 'cause we don't know what we don't know until we've walked the land together. What of the children that play and the big grand feasts that were laid, recorded in these layers of brown, and the bounty of sea and forest all around? Whispers of ancient winds, our new learnings begin, guiding us to realize we have a role in what survives. So tread lightly upon this abundant land, learn, listen to understand. Our footprints tell the story of time, those that walked before intertwined. Let's walk the land, understand the past for a future that will last together, 'cause we don't know what we don't know until we've walked the land together. Let's walk the land, understand the past for a future that will last. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna keeping it light for another one here. So the next three songs are kind of about connection and change, and kind of reflections on my life currently. My youngest child is graduating this year, and you know, as a mother, it's a weird feeling. It's sort of this transition phase. So that's what the next three songs sort of tell a bit of that story. This one that I'm about to play now is another one that I wrote in this songwriting course. So it's super new, and also I'm not strumming, which is also new to me. So we'll see how it goes.
Woohoo!
Darkness fades as the crow calls out, other birds follow in song. A new day's begun as we follow the sun into these patterns of life. The grass is green now, the air is clear, color is painting the sky. The geese have returned and one day you will too. Patterns will help see you through. Oh, the wind can take us to places unknown. We return to the connections we've sown. It's these patterns in our hearts that won't tear us apart from knowing we're never alone. Small rabbits frolic, young birds leave the nest. Pulse of the earth beats hard. Fuse the changes that come round again, following those patterns of life. Oh, the wind will take us to places unknown. We return to the connections we've sown. It's those patterns in our hearts that won't tear us apart from knowing we're never alone. It's those patterns in our hearts that won't tear us apart from knowing we're never alone. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to bring it up again. So this song, this is a song that I wrote for my kids. I have two boys, and I'm going to take a bit of water. They grew up playing basketball, and
Did they ever? The best.
and so when they do basketball tournaments and stuff, there's always the player of the game gets a T-shirt, like during the tournaments, and it's kind of like a bit unfair because it's usually the same kid, because there's always a superstar, and you're as a parent, I only watch games because my kids are playing. I'm one of those kind of. I'm not actually but I love it, and I go to watch my kids. And, I watch other people's kids too, right? Because you kind of develop relationships with these. But you know what your kid's gone through, and you know what they, to get there. So I was like, I want to write a song called Player of the Game. And then my eldest sent me, like, I was talking about Passenger earlier. He sent me this Passenger song. He's like, Mama, could you learn this on the guitar? It was, like, really, very difficult. And I was like, I don't think I can learn that on the guitar. But I tried to do a little bit of something that is different from what I did do to make it sort of sound like it. So I kind of integrated that sort of a little bit. So it's sort of inspired by my child sending me a far too difficult song to play, but mostly about my kids just, growing up and being awesome. So it's called Player of the Game. All my love, extend my hand. I'll hold you close in shifting sand. And if top prize is in yours to claim, you'll still be my player of the game. You'll always be my player of the game. Showed you the sky, you showed me the stars. Showed you the ocean, you surfed for hours. I gave you seas, you grew flowers. to the ember. You created your flame. You'll always be my player of the game. You'll always be my player of the game. Brought you into this unknown. Now you move like water over a stone. On the comeback, you've risen as you've grown. Through every quarter, I'll be cheering your name, Kieran. 'Cause you'll always be my player of the game. Through every quarter, I'll be cheering your name, Jara. 'Cause you'll always be my player of the game. Always be my player of the game. Thank you. I played it for my younger son, and he sort of half listened to it. I played it for my older son, and he was like, "It's pretty good, Mama." I did get a little bit of a something. Okay, I'm gonna bring out the harmonica this time. So I was inspired by watching the Bob Dylan film, and hearing Bob Dylan play the harmonica because it sounded like, you know, it wasn't that hard. And then I talked to an actual harmonica player, and I was like, just took up the harmonica because I was inspired by Bob Dylan. He's like, he's not that good. So this is the thing. It's kind of interesting, right? Like I was talking to Michael about this earlier. Like people that there are people that have inspired me because they've just been out there doing the thing, and I was like, I think I could do that. And Michael was saying he felt the same way about like beer. Like, you know, he tried a different kind of type of beer, and he was like, I think I could do that. So, you know, it's kind of cool when people just get out there and do their thing. Even though it's not perfect, it can almost be more inspiring because it's not that great, or, you know, not perfect, because nobody's perfect. I mean, come on. Okay. I don't know how a harmonica does in the cold, but we're about to find out. I'm just going to move the speaker back too, because I don't want it to get... I can do it for you. Okay, so I took this little trip out to out east with my son over spring break to check out... Oh, no K-pop. It's good I made notes for myself. I'm also going to tune well. Oh, God. Can't tune well. Can't see anything. Okay, let's just hope it's in tune, I think. Hang on. I think it's in tune. Okay. Yeah, so I took a trip out east with my son to check out universities. Because there was a few, and he was having a hard time deciding. And I have a so we went to Toronto and Kingston and Montreal, and I have a very good friend, dear friend to me, that lives in Montreal. We hung out a lot in our late teens and early 20s. We were camp leaders together. And then he left for Montreal, and I really haven't seen him much. He's been home to Victoria maybe once or twice since then. But he is a very, very dear friend. And so I was taking the train. When he was out in Montreal, I went to school out in Ontario for a bit, and I was in Quebec City for a little bit. So I take the train to go see Jonathan, and he's a fiddle player. And I'd go, and so here I was on the train with my son, who's about the same age as when Jonathan and I were hanging out and met, and we're going to go see Jonathan in Montreal, and been there for over 30 years, and it was just like this sort of like, you know, like here's my son, and he's about the same age, and You know, I haven't been here for 30 years, and I was about his age when I was here, and anyways, it's all these things. And so that sort of inspired this song, and I texted Jonathan, we're just 15 minutes from Montreal, and that kind of was the hook that got me to write the song. So, and then trains, and the harmonica works with the trains, and anyways, here we go. The whistle blows as the wheels roll on. We move from the past into a future unknown. It's been over 30 years as I recall, since I heard your fiddles tune in Montreal. Old dreams, they faded into reality's game. Like the scenes passing by, nothing's the same. The fiddle plays a rhythm that calls. Now it's just 15 minutes to Montreal. All the years roll by like the tracks underneath. Every moment's a rhythm, every second's a rhythm, a beat. Our children grow and they answer their call. Now it's just 10 minutes to Montreal. Faces pass by, they flicker and fade. Fleeting connections, all memories made. The fiddles play strong through it all. Now it's just 5 minutes to Montreal. Woo! Life, it's ebb and it's flow. Where the song takes us, it's hard to know. Now the buildings inside and the buildings stand tall. It's just 5 minutes to Montreal. The train slowing down, and we will too. We'll tell each other stories about the things we've been through. As the railway song fades, I hear you call. Hey, it's been over 30 years. Welcome to Montreal. Years roll by like the tracks underneath. Every second's a rhythm, a moment, a beat. Our children grow and they answer their call. For now we're all together in Montreal. Another verse is written, another journey calls. As the train rolls on past Montreal. Thank you. That was my last song. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate you being my first audience. Actually, do you mind if I take a picture of everyone? Yeah. I record this moment. You guys are okay. Yeah, very. Thank you. Okay. No, it's okay. Let's see.
Yeah, come in.
Okay, yeah, sure. If you
Run,
guys want
Marina,
to
run.
Oh, we'll make it quick. Okay, there we go. We got everybody in the back there too. What do we got? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Great. Thank you so much. I don't have a YouTube channel or anything else like that, so you can find me at local trust committee meetings at last Monday of every month, but I don't sing. So.
It would make it so much more exciting. Oh my god, I love that last song.
Yeah, that was a really good song.
Yeah,
It's fucking solid.
the harmonica.
All of them.
You have to
They're
do
all
like two things,
solid.
and then also like it's like really a multi-brain
It
thing.
really is.
Nick, we could make this very.
Yeah, you guys can. Apparently, the man inside told me that